Vinodji, please explain Gurupoornima.
Gurupoornima, very vast subject. Guru and Purnima. When you say about Gurupoornima, you have to understand ignorance and wisdom. So what is ignorance? Because Guru is somebody who removes ignorance. And when the ignorance moves away, what remains there is wisdom. So ignorance and wisdom. For example, if you have 20,000 rupees in your hand and somebody wants to borrow it from you, they ask for it and you part, you give it away. He borrows 20,000 rupees from you. The money has left you. Your hand is empty because you gave it away. You lend it to somebody else, the 20,000 rupees. Now the cash is no more in your hand. But in your account books, you will write it as an asset, not as a liability. The money is gone, but it's an asset because you will get it back sometime. Same way the person who has borrowed the money from you, he has got the money in his hand, but he will write in his account book as liability because one day he has to give it back. So the money not in your hand is your asset, and the money inside his hand, he's holding it, but he's recording it as liability because he's liable to give it away back to you. So, which is right and which is wrong? This is ulta. This is in reverse. It's opposite. It's in retrograde. Things are upside down. This is ignorance. Ignorance is ulta. What we think is real is an assumption. Because though you have no money in your hand, you have registered in your book as asset 20,000 because it's in somebody else's hand, and one day you're going to get it back. Though the other person is having the money in his hand, he has recorded it as liability because he's going to have to give it back because it's borrowed. How do you explain it? Ulta. So now you need to do the palta. The palta is a somersault. That means you got to downgrade your fixation on the assumptions that you think is real and actual and go to what is wisdom, which is you must be very resilient because what you think is wisdom, what you think is real, that ignorance is going to be disrupted. Otherwise, you cannot move on to wisdom. Now, when you disrupt it, when you dismantle it, when you demolish these concepts that you are fixed upon, you need a safety net, and the Guru provides a safety net, which means you're going from fraction, sector, segment into Purnima, Purna, the fullness, which is wisdom. There's going to be a counter action because you're now demolishing all that you relied upon. And can you endure the pain of disruption? So that's where you need a guru. So this is a day, Gurupoornima is a day to identify the outdated concepts of your living. It's a day to demold and de-link from confinement. Hit the refresh button. To relate to unconditionality, you need a safety net. So check out the Gurupoornima, subscribe to the Wisdom of Living. Overhaul. Get out of ulta, do a palta, and come to overhaul. Enjoy. A lot of greetings and best wishes for Gurupoornima 2018. Meditate.